on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
And guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. Westbrook. Stuffs it down with the authority. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
It's Westbrook. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's in the hands of Harden. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Probing the defense. George. Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Westbrook into the front court. Leads one. Harden, and it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. To George. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. George to Leonard. Capella tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 4. Good start.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Beverly into the front court. Down 3. Clint Capella with a piece. It's theirs now. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Williams. Layup goes down. Well done.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Rivers with the basketball. It's 12-10. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers. Oh, he had him there for a second. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jet.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Austin Rivers. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To Leonard. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Has a look. The shot by Rivers, no good. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Ah, rocking the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Clippers have got it. Desperation shot here from half court. 1 quarter down. The Clippers have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Harden in possession. They trail by 2. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Here's Harden with the rock. 4-3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
George against Tucker. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Harden. Missed it. Kawhi Leonard matched up with P.J. Tucker. Can't get the bounce. To Rivers. And the Clippers with the rebound. Oh, emphatic slam. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 0,
Russell Westbrook with the rock. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Paul George. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive. Here's Leonard for 2. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one. And now Houston has the basketball. Harden. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beverly. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Kawhi Leonard against Tucker. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Westbrook with it. Down 6. Oh, had him going there for a second to Westbrook. Harden shoots. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Ed, did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
This is your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Leonard. George lets it fly, knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Kawhi Leonard with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so the Rockets hold on to the basketball.
Work out.
Shot clock to 4 for Houston. It's Westbrook. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Leonard. Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James Harden trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
It's Rockets ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. 3 for 3. Nice. Clippers have it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. On the drive, it's Harden, but his shot no good. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Rockets in control of the basketball. To Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. And Russell Westbrook. He can turn a game in an instant. Hits the 3 on the quick release.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
And he throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
George, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Hits all 3 free throws. Russ at the controls. Good look that time, but off the mark. George, guarded by Gerald Green. Has a chance. Paul George has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one, counted. And he makes them both. Westbrook with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Oh, he had him there for a second. Harden. To Westbrook. Clippers have got it. Beverly to George. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Russ at the controls. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty. Substitutions.
Harden, tough matchup against George. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It stays with Houston. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
LA, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Entering the game for Houston, number 10, Eric Gordon.
Tucker. Gordon here against Harkless. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Rivers into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. From long range, not a good shot there as he misses it. To P.J. Tucker, trying to cash in. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Leonard. George, knocked loose. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Houston takes over. Austin Rivers. Sizing up the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Clippers have it. Kenneth Faried swats it.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Kawhi Leonard takes on Eric Gordon. For three, textbook defense. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Here comes the screen. Harden, knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Throws it down.
And easy two, get back on defense.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Easy path to the rim.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
Harden. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Beverly to Paul George. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Beverly into the front court. Leads 3. Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Leonard. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Clippers have the basketball to George. Beyond the arc for 3. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Harden. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
So we ask that all swatting take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
George here against Green. Great look and vision. Leonard add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Houston with the basketball. Westbrook. Probing the defense. 4-3. And it's Zubats with the rebound. George. Now that's a contest. To Gerald Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Gerald Green. Off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Team foul number 2, Houston Rockets.
Leonard. It's good for 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Lets it fly from long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. LA Clippers with the basketball. Now an intentional foul. Jay, I don't really see the logic behind this. It's a double-digit deficit.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play.